done really well. We've set up our site. We've got PHP running with all the libraries and extensions that it needs. We've connected to MySQL or Postgres. We've connected to a database. We've gone through the install steps in Moodle to set up, for example, the site name, set up our user, and we've set up, of course, the config file as well, so we can connect to our local database. All of that is sweet. The only other thing I want to do before declaring all setup completely finished is just change our admin user's password at the application level in Moodle. So not the database user, not the Apache user, it's the Moodle user. Because here in Moodle, when we're going to log in, it's just easier to have admin. It's your local development environment, so it doesn't need to be like a secure password or anything. I mean, we can go straight into the database, so there's no reason for this user to have a strong password. And so it'd just be a cool thing to show you how to do that if you want to do that. What you do is we need to basically update the database directly. If we look at the user table, we see that right now we have these passwords hashed and put in there. So what I want to do is, if I want to change the password for the admin user and bypass all that validation that checks, is the password long enough, does it have a special character, or instead of letting the PHP code do that validation, I can just update here directly. So what we need to do is hash the string admin and update that in here. And so what we want to do basically is run some PHP. And we can do that from, say, the config file. This file gets run every time we load any page. So, you know, the dashboard here, for example. So maybe anywhere here, really. Like, let's just say maybe at the top here. Let's try to echo something. Echo hello. Die. Cool. Save that. Refresh. Okay. That makes sense. What I want to do instead of echoing hello is echo the new hash that we need here. So the way that Moodle generates this hash and the way we can generate it is by using the password hash function. Put in our string, which I want to make the password admin, and set the algorithm to just number 1. It's the default algorithm that Moodle uses. So with that saved now, we generated a hash. Copy that, and we want to put that into the user password field. So in case you're using, like I could in here in PHP Storm just kind of go in and update it, but I will do it from just a normal query. Update Moodle user, that's the table. Set password equals our string. This is what I'm going to copy from here. And do that. I mean, we could do it on the guest user as well, I guess, but we just make it only the admin user, where ID equals 2. Run. Affected 1 row. Sweet. And if we look at before I refresh here, let's just look before and after. So this is the password now for admin. It ends in FHG. I'm just going to refresh that. Now it's YRG. So the password is different. And now let's get rid of this out of our config file, which we don't need. We don't want that. So we're still logged in. The Moodle's not going to check the password like every page refresh once it establishes a session. So, but if we log out, and then I should be able to still log in with admin as the password there. And that works. So that's how you can change your admin user password. Can be useful, and it's just kind of cool as well, I guess, just to see, you know, how the database there works and how that affects your real user.